get right into this video. Before we start anything, if you're not subscribed to USF Gang, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and leave a like, comment your opinion below, and make sure you turn on post notifications so you know every time I got some content for you. But without further ado, let's get right into these picks. Last week I did not do so well. I probably only got 2 correct, but it was an awkward week. You know, it's a fluky week because week 1 is a lot of teams that can win, a lot of teams that can. You come in with a lot of adrenaline, but this week things will start to even out, but there will be a lot of still crazy type games. So I'm gonna get into this. I did miss my Thursday night pick. I'm sorry for that one, but let's get into these other ones. So we start off with the Chiefs and the Steelers. Now this game right here is gonna come down to offensive play. If Big Ben's throwing 4 interceptions, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs to win this. But if Big Ben is on, the Steelers will have a good game and they will come out on top. But this game is gonna be high scoring nonetheless, in the 40s, 30s range. So I got the Steelers winning this game because it's a safe pick, and I'm not trying to go where I was last week. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Steelers. Okay, now we got the Dolphins versus the Jets. Now this game right here is gonna be tricky. Because the Dolphins did show some talent last week with the 2 running backs they had, but I'm not too much sold on the Dolphins, and I feel like the defense for the Jets is going to be real this season. So I'm going to go with the Jets at home, so I got them winning this next game. Let's move on to the next thing. We have the Patriots and the Jaguars. Okay, this game is going to be played in Jacksonville. So when I'm looking at this game right here, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, is this going to be a repeat of the AFC Championship, or is this going to be another Patriots blowout? Now I'm looking at it in the perspective as if the defense is real like it was last year, this game is going to be very ugly, but they don't have Leonard Fournette to run the ball, and I'm not trusting Blake Bortles to win you this game. So I'm going to go with the Patriots to win the game. We're going to move on. Eagles versus the Buccaneers. Now this game right here is going to be tricky because Fitzmagic is coming off one of his best performances he's ever had, and then you look at the Eagles who come out a performance against Atlanta, a good showing, and you're the Super Bowl champ. So I got them winning this game against Fitzmagic and the Buccaneers. So let's move on. The Browns versus the Saints. Now the Saints cannot lose this game at home versus the Browns. I mean, if they do that, they're basically setting themselves up not making the playoffs. So they have to win this game. It's a must-win game. But the defense for the Browns is probably going to be one of those defenses this year that's going to be tough to go against. With Myles Garrett getting after the quarterback like the way he is now, it's going to be a very interesting game nonetheless. But I had the Saints. Drew Brees pulls this one out at home in the Superdome. So let's move on to the Colts versus the Redskins. Now this game right here, you have Andrew Luck on one side and you have Alex Smith on the other side. I do trust Andrew Luck to make this game close, compete in this game. The Colts will have a chance to win it, but with Andrew Luck, it's just a matter of, is he having a good day or if he having a decent day? If he's having a good day, I got Andrew Luck winning this game, and I think he will have a good game against Alex Smith at Washington. So I'm gonna go with the Colts this game to win this. Let's move on. The Chargers versus the Bills. And I'm looking at this game right here, and I'm looking at a team that got blown out last week in the Bills. So they're gonna have a bad taste coming in their mouth. And the Chargers, they did lose last week to the Chiefs. So when I'm looking at this game in totality, you look at the fact that this game is played at the Buffalo Bills house, and I don't know where I'm getting from Josh Allen. Am I getting a good prolific passer, or am I getting a guy that just likes to throw the ball down the field just to flash his arm? But I'm picking the Chargers to win this. I feel like the defense is good enough to pull out this win. They don't really win early games early on in the season like this, but it's gonna be a close game nonetheless because the Bills crowd, their home field advantage is something crucial. But when I'm looking at this game, I look at the Chargers defense being that staple for that team, and I feel like they can get it done defensively to win this game. So I got the Chargers. Let's move on to the Vikings versus Packers. Now this game right here should be a great game, looking at the Minnesota defense with Kirk Cousins back there, and then you look at the fact that you have Aaron Rodgers on the other side, who's basically Superman for the Packers. You have Superman versus Lex Luthor right here. I mean, this is something great to see. This matchup right here, and it's supposed to be Aaron Rodgers playing this game. So if Aaron Rodgers playing this game, it's gonna be a close game nonetheless. But Minnesota has a lot of talent, so it's a tricky one to pick. But you can't really pick against Aaron Rodgers because he's Aaron Rodgers. So I'm gonna go with the GOAT, Aaron Rodgers. I got him winning this game, especially at home. So let's move on to the Panthers versus the Falcons. Now you look at this game. This played at Atlanta, and the Panthers are coming off a win against the Dallas Cowboys, and you saw Cam Newton have a good game. Falcons, they had a decent game even though with that loss to Philly, but I got the Falcons winning this game. I don't see them going 0-2 to start the season, so I got them at home winning this game, so I got the Falcons. So now we go to my game of the week, Texas versus Titans. Now this game right here could go either way. I feel like being early on in the season, but whoever goes 0-2 in this game is probably not gonna make the playoffs. So The safe pick here will be the Texans because of all the injuries the Titans received this week. But if you look at my preview, I picked the Titans to win. I think they could win this game, but just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna pick the Texans because I feel like the injuries are going to play a course in this, and if everybody is healthy, then I have the Texans probably winning this game. So Texans win at Tennessee. Now we move on to the Cardinals and Rams. You look at this game, the Cardinals didn't have a good showing last week, and I picked them, like I said, to be a good team in the NFC this year, and I still have that here. So I'm gonna go with this being my upset pick of the week, and I got the Cardinals beating the Rams at home. Yes, shocker, and I hope they do, and I think that they will. So I got the Cardinals winning against the Rams. So let's move on. Lions versus the 49ers. Now we look at this game. The Lions, they did get blown out by the Jets last Monday, and now you're seeing the 49ers lose to the Minnesota Vikings. So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at who wants it more, and I feel like a little adversity is good for you. The Lions, Matthew Stafford will bounce back, and I feel like he gets the win against the 49ers, and the 49ers fall to 0-2. This game being at home, so I'm gonna go with the Lions. I feel like they have a big game this week. I don't know, it's just my gut feeling. So we're gonna go into the Raiders versus Broncos. Now you look at the Raiders, who they did get blown out by the Rams, and that's expected because the Rams are supposed to be one of the best teams in the NFL this year. When I'm looking at this game, I look at the fact that the Raiders did play a physical half at their first game. So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at the Broncos. Their pass rush is good. I don't know what I'm gonna get from the Raiders defensively. I don't know what I'm getting from their pass rush, so I'm going to go with the Broncos because I know Case Keenum can get it done, but at the same time, he's going to have some turnovers. The defense is going to play behind them, so I got the Broncos winning, especially this game being at Mile High. So we're going to move on to the Giants versus Cowboys. It's a Sunday night game. You're going to see Zeke versus Saquon, and I got the Giants winning this game simply because I don't trust Dak Prescott right now. I don't really think he's that good as people think he is. After watching that game last week, I'm kind of out on Dak, but he could fix things this upcoming week. But I really think the safest pick right here would be Eli and Saquon going against the Cowboys, and that defense the Giants has is for real. I feel like not being far removed from having a good defense 2 years ago. I think they show it here Sunday night on display. Saquon gets it done. I got the Giants winning. So we're going to move on to the Seahawks versus Bears on the Monday night game. The Bears defense proved to be a formidable foe against the Packers, and I'm looking at it like this. If Russell Wilson cannot be protected and you have Khalil Mack chasing him down, pick me to get the Bears to get this done, especially being at home. So I got the Bears. So overall, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, comment your opinion below, and I'm out.